Welcome everybody. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at Satisfactory. It's been a little bit since I played this game, so but we're gonna have a look at the new update. I've had a play about on it already, but we're gonna go from scratch here. Not gonna make a lot of changes, but this is a possibility now in update 8. So I'm gonna add flight mode because in I'm gonna keep everything in equipment as well. Yeah, keep our researchers and not too fussed about that. So yeah, no mods in experimental, as we all know. So let's see where to start. I think I might go for Rocky Desert. Grass fields, yeah, because I want to get through the first part as fast as possible, so we can get to call really, and the really automation can start. So let's go for Rocky Desert. I'm going to skip the intro. I'm not too worried about that one, but we are starting from scratch. Just missing out building up the hub. Right, let's have a look where we are. It's been a while since I've started with nothing. We've got to go hit spacebar twice and it just gets you into flight mode. So let's go over, let's have a look. Where should we set up initially? It's been a while. So the waterfalls there in the distance, that's where my call generators are going to be. We'll use the coal up there for the to light up the power generators when we get to that stage. And for now, there should be something down here, I think. Just a couple of iron nodes. What we got on the top here, I think we should have some concrete around here somewhere, or some limestone to make into concrete. Well, let's check where the iron ore are, make sure I'm right. So, you know, as you know, you hit V to get cycle up. So yeah, I thought they were down here. So there they are. I suppose it's a bit cheaty having the flight mode on, but you know, it's just too annoying to build without it, to be fair. So let's chip off the iron ore headers, I guess. No, I'm not going to put miners on this. I've got creatures on passive, just to make it a little easier and we're not getting bugged all the time. But these things can still sometimes give you a little sting if you get too close. So let's just get rid of them. Oh. Yep, I got stung by one. Never mind. So we got to get all this gathering up as well, because obviously we're going to need some power. We'll get that from the hub. And then when we need to, we'll drop some bio generators down. So we need the equipment workshop now, so we need to get some portable miners, really. So let's just hit space and let's get all 14 of those. Such a long time since I've done this, you know, and it's been a long while since I've started at the beginning. But since update 8 is new-ish, it's been a few months now and I played about with it, but it's reasonably stable. But there is a chance always to for this to crash for no reason whatsoever, because it is experimental, so there's no guarantee. Let's pop another couple of more potable miners on this node, I think. That way we can just get as much ore as we can. I'm not going to put a miner on because it takes too much power, really. So for now we'll just live with these, I think. See, there's the miner Mark 1, which is all we got unlocked, so we could bang it on there. No problem, but like I said, it's a lot of energy that we need, and energy's a pain, especially until we get the chainsaw, where it's a little easier to collect everything with the chainsaw, because it has a small AoE effect. It gathers everything in a small confined area, and we can get trees and we'll stick that into to more biofuel. But for now we'll just have to go and scrape the ground and get some leaves and stuff. So we'll look for that to power the actual the constructors that we'll get, just to get the beginning stuff done. The idea here is just to get up to milestone 4 ASAP and get coal. And once we get coal, we can really start thinking about optimization and start to think about automation. Till then, there's not much point really. We just got to build it as fast as we can, get the materials, get the things created. There's going to be a lot of handcrafting in this section up until we get coal. So here we are, first 2 milestones. We got the hub built. Yeah, we get a number of things. I mean, we practically need them all, to be fair. So let's just go for the base building first. So we need some rods, some plates and some concrete. So I need to pick up a lot of more leaves and wood. And we'll use the hub, the 2 generators on the hub there, the 2 biogenerators, just to start us off for now. And we just need a few constructors. I'm not going to bother with getting any smelters involved yet again. I can handcraft those easy enough, and to be honest, it's quicker and less pain when it comes down to power management. The more things we have locked into our power generators, you know, the faster it'll burn through this stuff. So yeah, let's just minimize it until, you know, we need to get to at least hold of, you know, lots of concrete, so we can do our proper foundations and get these set up looking reasonably well, and get milestone 4 done to get coal, get our blueprint maker as well, because blueprints will be key here to get us moving pretty quick. Can I get that? Oh. Yeah, we'll just see if this is just it's a bit of the tedious side, but it is good to pick up the ethos of the game. You know, everything is useful, everything leads to something else. We need to make sure that we can build stuff, but we also need to make sure we power stuff. And in the beginning, until we get coal, then it's trees and grass, wood. So it's leaves, wood, which is going to power our machines. And then once we get coal, like I said, we can really start putting some machines together into factories. But for now, we just need to get this done. So let's just bang these leaves into that. So, and you notice it doesn't start. It doesn't work until you got something connected to it. So I need 200 concrete, 100 iron plates, and 100 iron rods. Simple enough. And with some of the materials that we get with us at the beginning of the game. So let's knock up some constructors, I think, and we'll just create a handful of those at the back of the hub here. So what you tend to do in this game, you get lost into gathering stuff off the ground to power your stuff. Okay, so let's just drop a couple down here. See, it's so awkward when you're on the ground trying to work out the best location for these, so I just like to be floating high up. That's the only reason I use the fly function. Before update 8 I would just download a mod to do it because it's so frustrating to try and do it on the ground. I mean, later on you can get backpack, you know, to help you go up, but again, you need to be close to electric for that to work, and it's another burden to the electric supply. So let's bang this to be iron plates. Put both of these as iron plates. We'll only use 2 of them for now though, and the next 2 will be iron rods. We'll have to do copper as well, because we'll obviously need some wire at some point, but let's get these out of the way to get the first couple of milestones done. Yeah, these are the smelters, and I'm missing obviously some stuff, but which these will get. But for now, doesn't really matter. We can do things by hand. Okay, let's see what we got here. So they're all version 1, obviously. This. So let's get a craft bench out and start handcrafting a bit of these. You know, this is a tedious part of the journey that we have to go on at the beginning. So yeah, I mean, for now, let me just sort of time lapse the video a little bit so we can actually just get this done to the other end. So I'll see you in a sec. And that's all that done, so at least there'll be lots of that through this gameplay of handcrafting. You know, it's one of those things, you just hit spacebar, and while it's ticking over, you just go and make yourself a cup of tea. So let's bang these iron ingots into just these two constructors for now. And that'll start firing up to power it. And nope, can't do that. Just realised something actually. You can only put one wire to the generator. Normally I'd have a mod where that would be multiple, but for now we don't. No mods in experimental, so we'll just drop a pole and then connect those two. Seem to have picked up a little cough today. Apologies for that. Might as well just get some more iron ingots while we wait, and I'll speed it up. Okay, we're all through. Let's see how we're doing here. We've got some iron plates, so I can drag them out. A few of them now. You just double click on these things in your in the inventory, and they will automatically pick things up. You can drag them or you can double click. Same deal. So yeah, let's go and collect some more ore from our miners. You notice the miners, these portable miners, basically fill up with 100 and then they just shut off. Hence, that's why you can put you can fill the whole node if you want, but to be honest, you can get a bit busy if you put too many on. I mean, this seems to be enough for us for now. Okay, let's put a pole out here. Let's get a couple of smelters going, I think, and that'll at least, we don't have to sit there doing the boring iron ingot craft. So we'll set them for iron. Just on the other side of here there's some copper which we'll have to start getting off. So that one's there, and that should be enough, I think. Power, make sure it's stayed on, so that means, oh hang on, I've got to connect it yet. Yep, they both kicked off and it stayed on, so we haven't maxed it out yet. Okay, still need some, probably enough iron plates there to actually, yeah, we've definitely got enough iron plates. Okay, so I think while that's ticking over, what we'll do, we'll just empty the let me just check what we've got there. No. Yeah, what we'll just do is just empty the miners here, and then I think we might call it a wrap for episode 1. When we get back with episode 2, we'll be hopefully moving on and closing out some milestones for us. So yeah, we'll call it a day there, and we'll come back in episode 2 and get some of those milestones rattled off. Until then, see you all soon. Bye everybody.